So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, but you don't necessarily want to be in Dallas, Texas. That's right, you're more of a suburb type of person. Well, in this video, we're going to cover the top 5 most popular suburbs happening in the Dallas area right now. A lot of people are moving in from California, New York, Illinois, Washington State, and they're trying to get a good feel of what's going to fit them the best. Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. We'll do a couple of things for you. I'll just give you my top pro and con of each suburb, and then you'll actually jump in the car with us and we'll show you around so you can see it for yourself. And we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Dallas, Texas and the surrounding areas, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. My name is Levi. You know, the team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move to Dallas. We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So as we mentioned, we're covering the top 5 suburbs today, at least the most popular ones happening right now in the Dallas area. And I'll start out with number 5, and that is Forney. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna give you what I like and what I don't like, my top 1 for each. And what I do like about Forney is it kind of reminds me a little bit of where I grew up. I grew up just a couple hours south of Dallas and out in the country, where milking cows or riding bulls were the 2 main occupations. And I didn't do either one of those, but my brother was a bull rider for quite some time, did some saddle bronc as well. And so Forney is about 27,000 people now, although where I grew up was about 15,000, give or take, right? So Forney's right around 27,000 now. It's one of the top, it's actually the top city in Kaufman County, and Kaufman County is one of the top 5 fastest growing counties in the US right now. So a lot of development heading out in that direction. It's on the southeast side of the Metroplex. I would say the biggest downside to Forney is that it is about 45 minutes to the airport. So if you're going to be commuting on a regular basis, then that's going to be a little bit of a trek for you. However, if you're not commuting that much or just occasionally for vacations, then it should be just fine for you. But otherwise, it's extremely affordable in Forney. That's very well priced, a lot of new construction. So if you're looking for a newer home, we've been having a lot of success in this area, getting some great homes for our clients. And it's just really cool. It's got a old historic downtown area, some good little shops and restaurants around there. And then of course, a lot of new buildings going up. So you've got the most important things, right? Like a Chipotle and a Starbucks at least, right? And there's a super Walmart, they've got everything you need right there. So you can get everything you need to get done, but you're only 20 minutes from downtown Dallas. So that's a big plus as well, because it's very easy to get to downtown Dallas for a nice weekend getaway, or even want to go out on Friday night for dinner in the city, then it's not too far. So with that, let's just jump in the car. Let's go check out a little bit of Forney. So Forney also is A-rated average in their schools. Like we mentioned, it's 20 minutes to downtown, 45 minutes to the airport, population around 27,200. The median home value is around 205,000. The median income is around 102,000, and 85% of the residents own their own home. All right, so number 4 on the list is going to be McKinney. And I think McKinney gets overlooked quite a bit. So McKinney's at the northeast side of Dallas, and it's right next door to Frisco. But every time we mention McKinney for our clients coming into town, they always kind of go, yeah, kind of like they're not too sure. But if you're on the west side of McKinney, it has Frisco schools. If you're on the northwest side of McKinney, you might be in the Prosper School District, which is great. It's A+ rated as well. But even McKinney schools are on average A rated as well. But it's overlooked quite a bit. I would say my favorite thing about McKinney is the historic downtown. It's one of the best, actually, if not the best historic downtown in all of North Texas, because it has the most streets with the most shops, restaurants, bars, boutiques. Very active. A lot of the buildings have been restored to their old glory, but just with the little modern updates here and there. It's really a great area. So great for lunch and dinner spots. I just really love it. It's definitely the best historic area. And then you've got a whole historic district. If you like the older homes, probably has the most extensive amount of historic homes around the historic district. But then you also have new construction going on the north side of McKinney as well. And like I said, you can get into Frisco schools on the west side or Prosper schools on the northwest side. I would say the biggest downside to McKinney is it's at the far northeast corner of Dallas. So you're going to have a much longer commute, probably about 35 minutes without traffic to get downtown. So if you're going to be working downtown, that could be a negative. But at the same time, and the airport's going to be about the same. So about 35 minutes without traffic to get to the airport. So that would be it. However, there's a lot going on in McKinney. You've got Costco and a lot of everything you need along I-75. So you're really close to everything. You don't have to travel outside of McKinney. And then Frisco's right next door. So you've got that in your backyard as well. So overall, I think McKinney is a great option, and you should definitely have it on the list if you're moving to Dallas. So let's go check out a couple of neighborhoods in McKinney. So as we mentioned, McKinney has A+ rated schools. 35 minutes to downtown, 35 minutes to the airport, population around 199,000, median home value around 309,000, median income around 93,000, and 66% of people own their own home. All right, number 3 on our list is going to be Prosper. And Prosper is at the far north side of Dallas. It's on the north side of Frisco, and it's just on the other side of 380 now. Used to be that's where the tollway ended, was kind of right at the Frisco and Prosper border. And now they're extending the tollway all the way up and past Prosper. So that's what's triggering a lot of growth in Prosper. Pretty much all new construction. There is one little small section of the historic downtown, but not a lot going on there. Otherwise, everything in Prosper is pretty much going to be new. I would say the biggest downside to Prosper is it's far north. It's up there. However, you've got Frisco at your doorstep, and you've got McKinney as well. And so therefore, everything you need is going to be in your area. And they say that Frisco is going to have more office space than downtown within the next 5 to 10 years. So if you end up commuting or you're working downtown, then it's likely your office may move up there. But otherwise, that would be the downside, is if you're commuting to downtown Dallas for work, that is going to be quite a trek. So I'd keep that in mind. But if you're working from home, or working for yourself, then it's a great spot, great school districts, and everything there is new. The new construction is really great, all the neighborhoods, so I'd say that's the upside. But let's just go check out some of the neighborhoods in Prosper. All right, Prosper is A+ rated schools, 35 minutes to downtown, 35 minutes to the airport. Population around 24,500. The median home value around 459,000. Median income around 146,000, and 86% of residents own their own home. All right, number 2 on the list is going to be Plano. And Plano, I would say the one of the good things about Plano is it houses a lot of corporations. Over 20 companies, major corporations, moved their headquarters to Plano just in 2020 during last year whenever everything was kind of shut down. So over 20 corporations made their move. It's got over 1,000 restaurants. So Plano is very culturally diverse. And so any type of cuisine you want in Plano is going to be there. I would say the biggest pros that I like is Oak Point Park, or Oak Point. Definitely Oak Point Park. You'd think I would know that by now. I always talk about it, and I go there all the time. I mean, I love Oak Point. It's over 800 acres. It's a great park, over 800 acres. You can zip line, you can hike, bike, run. You can get lost for an entire day there. Well, don't get lost. They should have some park rangers, but anyways, great outdoor area. The other good thing I like about Plano is the shops at Legacy and Legacy West and Legacy Food Hall. Really, those are much newer areas. I would say that's the biggest downside to Plano is a lot of the homes on Central and East Plano are going to be dated. If you stay on the west side, you're going to find some newer homes. Not a lot of new construction going on in that area, but more custom build. A lot of people will tend to find a home, tear it down, and custom build, especially in the Willow Bend area, which is even higher priced. But otherwise, you're probably likely going to find a dated home that could use some updates, but hey, that if you put some work into it, the value is going to be there, so it's well worth it. But if you stay on the west side, you're going to find something a lot more new, especially if you're looking for a rental or something like that. A lot of great apartments along the tollway. And you're right south of Frisco, so that's a plus, but you're also closer to downtown. So if you're going to be commuting to downtown, then that's going to be a lot easier to do. So with that, let's go check out some of the neighborhoods in Plano. All right, Plano was rated at one time the #4 best city in America to buy a house. It has A+ rated schools. It's 24 minutes to downtown, 30 minutes to the airport. The population is around 287,000 people. The median home value around 320,000. Median income around 95,000, and 59% of the residents own their own home. All right, so that brings us to the #1 suburb in the Dallas area, and of course that's going to be Frisco. And Frisco has been really developed in the last 20 years. I would say the best thing about it is pretty much everything there is brand new. It's a master plan suburb. So from the start, they have built it very well, and all of the commercial buildings have pretty much the same look and feel. It's not cookie cutter, it's more uniform or more aesthetically pleasing, but they have to adhere by certain architectural designs. So overall, Frisco is just a beautiful new suburb. And again, the homes are all likely going to be all within the last 20 years. A dated home would be considered 2005, but even a lot of those have been updated. But again, all the homes built in the last since 2015, very nice, larger homes. But the downside would probably be is that smaller lots usually in Frisco, but that depends on the neighborhood, of course. But also Frisco is the most competitive market right now. That is the biggest downside, is because everybody wants to be in Frisco. So we are seeing home prices and overbidding quite a bit there. However, we have been successful as well getting our clients homes there. So you have to have the right team on your side, which is definitely these guys. No, really, I've got the greatest team here with Travis, Derek, Judith, just to name a few. They really make a big difference, and that's what you need, is the right team on your side. So that would probably be the downside. It's just really highly competitive right now, but don't let that deter you. If you really want to be in Frisco, we can find you something. Other than that, everything is pretty good about Frisco. You got the Cowboys headquartered there. You got the Stars. You've got the soccer team, FC Dallas. You've got the Rough Riders, the baseball team. So everything you want to do is going to be in Frisco. You don't have to leave if you don't want to, and a lot of corporate opportunities as well. So you may not have to commute to downtown, or you may be working in Plano, which is going to be not that far of a commute either. So all good things happening in Frisco. Let's go check out some of the neighborhoods. So all of Frisco's schools are pretty much A+ rated. It's 28 minutes to downtown, 27 minutes to the airport. Population just over 200,000 people. The median home value around $395,000. Median income around $127,000, and 72% of the residents own their own home. All right, so that pretty much concludes this video. We hope you found this helpful on the overview of the top 5 or the most popular suburbs, you could say, in Dallas right now. Again, feel free to reach out if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below. We're happy to help you out and help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, we hope to see you around town.